Ulwana mi wero lajujo. E asamarin gowe le fun wa rere wuran. Olóòtú tó yóò túnú gbé ìwéwé o. Àwọn abẹ́mi rẹ̀ yé o, mo kàgẹ́ bó bẹ́yẹ pa mi o. Àjàbẹ́mi gbúwé gbégbà rẹ̀ yé. Àwọn èrè ọ̀nà tí mo jàgbẹ́gbà ṣogun méjà àgbẹ̀hùn. Àgbọ̀rùn tó ọ̀nà tí mo bá jàgìn.
Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime and departing. Leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. William Shakespeare, in his masterpiece Twelfth Night, highlighted the underpinnings of greatness when he stated, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, some have greatness thrust upon them." The life and times of Chief Agnes Onesande Enonwewu Soki, more popularly called Ugbogbo-Ebebe, typifies and epitomizes how she, through an admixture of her innate heavenly talent, diligence and consistency, as well as taking full advantages of opportunities, achieved greatness in a life sojourn and entrenched herself as a truly great woman and an Ishakiri patriot, the jewel of Ishakiri folklore. Born on the 25th day of January 1930 at Opuama to the family of Solomon Soki of Ajakurama and Enonwewu of Obunterareda, both of Warri North local government area of Delta State, Nigeria. Not long after her birth, she lost her father. The responsibility of her upbringing fell squarely on her mother, Madam Yomiri Enonwewu Dudu. The responsibility that was complemented by her grandmother, Ekpedure Enonwewu Dudu, ne Numa, and her uncle, Pa C.E. Dudu, who until his death in 2014 was the patriarch of the Dudu family. Late Chief Ebebe got married in 1951 to Mr. Moses Chomini. Their union was blessed with 3 lovely children, Omawumi, Ogbareno, and Bose. Unfortunately, all her children predeceased her as they died at various times during her lifetime. She, however, continued to show immense love for her grandchildren, family, relatives, and friends, emphasizing her love for her children, grandchildren, family, and people around her. One of her grandchildren, Amaju Tinya Ojo Sage, gave a vivid but succinct description of this Ishakiri legend.
I grew up knowing Mama as a generous person, a kind-hearted soul, a lover of people. She had this endearing nature. Mama was pleasant to be with. She could go out of her way to make sure people are very comfortable. She was very, very accommodating too. How could I even forget? Mama was prayerful, very prayerful. She was an instiller of good principles.
Another remarkable attribute of Ebebe was the depth of her submissiveness as a wife, not just to her husband, but to all members of his family. She was known to refer to her husband's relatives as Oluwami, which means my lord. This respect she extended even to her husband's relatives, who were far younger than her in age. Sir Eget Omonukari summed up this attribute.
Usually she will address me, Oluwami, which means my lord. And why did she do that? She usually do that because I am the grandnephew of her husband. And any member of that family, of the Shomini family, that she sees, male or female, she usually addressed them as my lord or Luami. Very dutiful wife and very hardworking, very friendly and very warming in dealing with everybody, especially members of the Shomini family.
The maxim that a person's talent opens doors and brings that person before nobles and diplomats was remarkably evident in the life of Ebebe. She was an iconic singer with unbelievable mastery of the art. Her voice was not just melodious, it was angelic. Her mien was not only captivating, but enchanting. She deployed her sonorous songs rendition with such expertise that it was often difficult to leave her presence in the course of her performance. She had the uncanny creativity of composing and rendering songs extempore with such mastery that she usually held her audience spellbound and craving for more. A typical situational singer.
Ìkànnà púpọ̀ yẹ tí wọ́n gbá ọba wa rẹ̀ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi mọ́kẹ́lẹ̀ bóyè ìwé wa. Ọwọ́ òfin jí bàbá gbanúkọ́ wá pé mi nulí. Dẹ̀nà wá bọ́ òun dùgẹ́ ìgbìrò wọn. Owó fi jí bàbá gbanúkọ́ wá sí ìwé rẹ̀. Dẹ̀nà wá bọ́ òun dùgẹ́ ìgbìrò òun. Ore yóò wọ́n nẹ̀ sí ló sàn wéré. Ológun náà mọ́ bí a ó, ajá ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní méjì olùgé ìwé rẹ̀ o. Ìmọ̀ káàdé yùgé o tó yàn dídá. Owó nínú ọgbà àgbòkù ẹ̀wọ̀n àyà mẹ́bí. Akọ́kọ́ ní òwe bá bí ẹ̀yẹ o. Ìrọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀ka tó ń ṣe mo bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́mi. Aráàlú lè ṣe jẹ́ mo bẹ́ẹ̀ odò. Egungun ọlọ́wọ́ kan wọ́n bí àná o. Kúmọ́lẹ̀ ọlọ́wọ́ kan wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ omemi. Eré wọ́n ọkọ̀ mi máa jú mi ṣe o. Ará amúṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ mi máa jú mi ṣe. Ọmọ panaga yẹ́rẹ́ ọkùnrin èèyàn kéka náà ṣúná. Ọ̀rọ̀ gbìjà tó ń wá rí wọn o.
According to Chief Brown Mene, the Ogulusan of Warri Kingdom described her artistry attributes as a teaching mechanism for upcoming generations.
She had contributed immensely and left a lot that could still be used to teach people, especially successive generations, because she was very highly talented in her chosen field of music. She could compose, and her songs were very incisive commentary on whatever she chose to focus on, whether on the ills of the nation or the things we ought to do to solve them, or to eulogize whoever she thought had done well. Most of the time, she composed these songs and related them. So she was really highly talented. And what she had produced can still be used to teach many people.
As for Chief Mrs. Rita Lori Ugbebo, the Igba of Warri Kingdom, that late Chief Ugbogbo-Ebebe was a legendary icon who told the story of our kingdom, the story of the times and warnings. Her songs gave us joy, peace, and happiness. Her legacy, her songs are going to live with us forever. In the same breath, Chief Mrs. Patricia Otuedo Arawore, the Ashajolu of Warri Kingdom, concurred with Chief Rita Ugbogbo.
We all must remember that she gave us her best. With her angelic voice, she serenaded us. She sang our stories. She told our folklores. She remembered things past and brought it to date. She gave us hope with her songs, and sometimes she told us about the ills in the society and went further to prefer solutions. What a diva. She was beautiful, elegant, fine in every respect.
Ebebe was a notable arts ambassador of the Shekiri's ethnic nationality, the Niger Delta region, and Nigeria as a whole. She deployed her heavenly